To stay on the NFL, I know you watch backs. Your top backs right now, I gotta say something about Saquon because he is unbelievable right now. And he went to one of the best universities.
Man,
I'll give you that. I agree with you. I mean, when I saw him at Penn State,
yeah,
all right. Actually, they played USC in the bowl game
over,
and I mean he went off, but the running back, you know this much, that most of the time, if we were to do things on field and we would go back and review them on Monday, we would go, if somebody were to ask you, what were you thinking? The honest answer is, I don't know. I just, if you get somebody that says, oh, I was, I saw this guy coming up and I was thinking about, man, he's full.
He fully, I said fully.
Yeah.
Full of it.
It is so instinctive, dude. You can't teach certain things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I tell people I was born the year of the rat, right? I'm an Aries and I was born the year of the rat. So we used to go back and review film. And I mean, I used to get so skinny and I don't know how I got through these holes, right? But that's my explanation. But when going back to Saquon, I mean, he has just rare ability, man. Speed, power, move, strength. I mean, he can do it all. Even when he was struggling in last year, in New York, I still considered him one of the best backs. I just looked at the team as not very good offensively. Yeah. But he's, he's special, dude. I mean, listen here, I've done a lot of things, but I've never, jumped backwards over somebody's.
Look,
I never even thought about doing
that.
Yeah,
that's
doesn't even come up.
That is like, I mean, the instinct to do that, man, it's just, that's different level stuff right there. So, yeah, I'd never even considered. I've done a lot of things. I always told people, it's like, great Jim Brown told me, he says, don't be cool. So don't be cool. So it doesn't matter how I scored. I was just going to get in, whether I had to crawl, I had to jump, I had to do whatever. I never went in backwards though, like that.
I'm telling you, jumping over somebody is already just like, God damn. But then to do it after a spin move.
Yeah, but then he ate the hit after he landed. Yeah. I mean, all of that whole thing was.
But see, though, he did a spin move and then jumped backwards.
Postseason Freshness is sponsored by Dove Men+Care, where you can tackle whole body odor with Dove Men Whole Body Deodorant. Money, we're heading into Super Bowl week. Let's talk about our favorite part about the road to the Super Bowl. What was your favorite part as we were, playing in those games leading up to the Super Bowl?
My favorite part?
Yeah.
My favorite part probably had to be the Perdinium.
The per diem?
The per diem, boy. That per diem, that used to hit, my boy. That keep you feel me? That keep you with all your party pack essentials, you know what I mean, right for those road games, because we be out there for a minute, you know what I mean? So
yeah, man, the per diem give you a chance to run by the store and get you a pack of that whole body Mendio. You know what I'm saying? Before the game and after the game when you running all around and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You can't go to the store after the game, Mike. What are you talking about? We got enough time in the back of the plane before we go get on the plane to go get right.
Man, look, man, I send the equipment manager for me, dog. I need that body deal, man, especially that Dove body deal. But for me, to me, my favorite part had to be obviously you like the playoff checks, as you mentioned, the per diem and stuff. Even though, man, people don't realize it. When you're the number one seed and you get the first round bye, you don't get that first check. You don't get the weekend. You don't get the wild card check. I don't think people don't realize that. But my favorite part had to be, bro. I don't remember the year we played the Saints and the Beastquake happened and all that, bro.
Yeah.
We limped into the playoffs. We went to the playoffs at 7-9. We were sorry, kind of sorry, but kind of good too.
You know hella sorry. What you mean, kinda?
We was
man. In the words of Bub, we was trash.
Trash. Hey, remember when we came back from Tampa Bay and Pete said, "Hey, look," he got in the back. We came in the back of the plate. He said, "Look, I know we just lost. I know we sucked, But throw that game out your head. We're not going to even look at it. We playing for a championship next week. We get to play the St. Louis Rams at the time. We end up winning with Charlie Whitehurst and getting in. But Charlie, yeah. What I realized about that preparation that first year we went to the Super Bowl, bro, was the tension between plays. Like, you know how like the quarterback, like, yeah, Seb, blue 40, blue 40. And you sitting there in your stance. And like I could like feel like I could cut the tension in the stadium. I could cut it with a butter knife, but I knew exactly where the Saints were gonna line up. I knew exactly, like I felt like my level of preparation was so elevated that I think I told you this before, man. It changed how I prepared for the regular season games because I'm like, dog, why is it a difference? You know what I mean? So going to the
I don't
playoff
know if you remember, they used to talk about this the hyper focus.
Yeah.
You had that?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't had that.
Well, money, you had
Bro,
it.
I used to be so doped up, bro. I don't even remember a lot of that, bro.
Well,
I'm saying I remember, but I'm saying as far as it was, you know what I mean? That shit just was like, it was almost like clockwork to me. And a lot of times when you get to that downset hut, after that hut, like everything shut off. Like, you know it's hella loud, but you can't hear.
mm-hmm.
I can't hear. But, and my pads, and if I got a chin strap unbuckled, that sound, you know, when it's hitting your helmet, it leave that little ring, 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 ring. So that's the only that I hear after that. Then everything is, I'm just shooting from the hip.
Because I believe a lot of that, bro, man. Come on, dog. We talk about the running back position, bro. 11 sets
It's
of
the
eyes.
best position on the field.
The best, bro. If you
The
can run the
best.
football, bro. You find yourself somewhere in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
You find yourself on the way to the Super Bowl.
Like the Philadelphia Eagles with Saquon Barkley and the Kansas City Chiefs with my guy Kareem Hunt. Ooh, two ballers, two excellent carriers of the football. But that's the Dove Men Plus Care body deodorant, whole body recap. Let's get it. Money, what's going on, big dog? Look, man, that sweatshirt dope, man. What's up with it, man? Talk to me about that shirt you got on right there, man.
Man, this is I got rid of the BO, my boy.
You got rid of the BO? Why'd you get rid of the BO, man?
Dove Men's Plus Care whole body DO gets rid of BO.
Oh, you talking about body odor.
So to celebrate it, I got rid of the BO too, and I'm dropping some new merch. You know what I mean? We gonna see what this do, like, you know what I'm talking about?
Dudes don't really talk about BO or body odor down there.
They don't need to if you about that action, and by action I mean spraying it.
Tell all of our listeners how they can get their hands on a East Medi merchandise and whole body deal.
Y'all go check them out at, you know what I mean, eastmedi.com and shop Dove Men Care whole body DO at Walmart. Shop the _EASTM_DE merch. Drop the whole body DO at eastmedi.com.